Hey, what's going on, guys? PokeMaster Pook. We are back again today with some more Pokemon Sleep. Let's get ourselves logged in here and connected up with the Go Plus Plus, and let's see what we can find ourselves today. So, as of yesterday, we did switch up our strategy a little bit. However, we are going to totally just disregard yesterday. We're going to totally disregard yesterday and that strategy because I did not realize, and again, I'm going to kind of put the blame on Select button for not wording their information properly. But let's talk about that here in a second. Let's get into the sleep session. We got session 385. We got sleep duration as a 100. Let's go. Sleep graph is going to be probably snoozing type. Let's go. I love that we can get a snoozing type now. And we've been getting a snoozing type for, like, a lot this week. 25 million. Drowsy power. Let's see how many top belly sleepers we can get. None, because there was no spawns. But we got a Ralts. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We got a Ralts, a Pikachu. For a second, I thought that log there was a Pokemon, but it's not. We got a Meowth over here. Wobbuffet, Dratini from the Incense. Another Meowth and a Comfey. Let's go. Well, the Comfey coming back, I'm pretty happy about that because we should be able to recruit that Comfey, hopefully. Alright, let's see. Is anybody going to be hungry? I'm hoping at least one. No. No hungry Pokemon at all. None. Alright, well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for the Ralts with the premium bonus biscuit. That'll give us +4. And then we're going to go Poke Biscuit. Alright. And now we're going to go 2 Poke Biscuits. I was going to say, unless we could get a big hit on the Comfey, but we did not. So 2 Poke Biscuits going down to the Comfey. Now we got the Comfey recruited, which is awesome. Super pumped about that one. Let's try for the Dratini now as well. Let's go ahead and give it a Great Biscuit. Let's go. And honestly now, just for the sake of recruiting Dratini, I think I'm going to use another Great Biscuit. Because we also are pretty low. Oh, excuse me. We are pretty low on Poke Biscuits, so don't want to waste all of those. But let's end it there. Made some serious sleep progress, sleep strides. Dratini, sleep. Yeah, let's go. Let's give out some Dratini candy. All right, we got 1,800 research EXP, 4,300 dream shards. All right, we got Ralts. Level 14, Calm Nature. So Ralts is going to be a skills Pokemon. Energy recovery bonus, skill trigger, inventory up S, ingredient finder S, helping speed S with main skill chance up, speed of help down. I don't know. This one could be a potentially good one. It has skill trigger. It has main skill chance up. I don't know. I think the only thing that would probably make it better is if the energy recovery bonus was a skill level up M. That'd be nice. But still, that's not too bad of a roll. I feel like that's kind of like the best rolls I've found so far. So not too bad. Comfy, level 24, serious nature. Comfy is an ingredient specialist, getting a little bit of a mix of everything here. Corn, warming ginger, and soothing cacao. We got helping speed M, energy recovery bonus, ingredient finder M, inventory up S, inventory up L with a neutral nature. I mean, not terrible, I guess. Not terrible, but also could be a lot better. Also could be a lot better. Let's go to the next one. Who's after the Comfy? The Dratini. Level 14, docile nature. So Dratini is an ingredient specialist. Fiery herb, corn, and fiery herb. Very, very interesting there. Neutral nature, energy recovery bonus, ingredient finder S, inventory up M, helping speed S, inventory up S. Did every single one of our Pokemon have energy recovery bonus? I feel like they did. That's odd. Again, this one, not terrible, but definitely could be a lot better. And, I mean, our Dragonite, it already is a lot better. But, let's head back to the island now. Let's go over a little bit more of why our strategy is not going to really work anymore. But let's head back to the island here. Let's see what we got going on. Let's go. We got 22,000 sneaky snacking, which is awesome. We leveled up there, which is also awesome because we are super behind this week. Not only did we lose a day, but then I kind of also just messed up yesterday by switching to that team. I mean, I guess I didn't necessarily mess up, but it's just not really going to be quite worth working with some of those smaller Pokemon like I thought it was going to be. And let me just show you why here. So, if we go into the main menu, and also there is tons of news right now, so I might make a whole separate video on all this news, but we are getting Wooper and Quagsire coming to the game, and then here sometime early September, Suicune Research is also coming to the game, so it's going to be a fun time. There's going to be a water type week, so Cyan Beach is going to be getting used a bunch more. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of information here, so that's not, unfortunately, the information I want to go over though right now. The information that I want to go over right this second is for this Goodnight Ribbon. So, in here, under this category of Goodnight Ribbon, whenever you are reading all of this, it does not necessarily say in here. Now, for the examples, under the ribbon levels, so ribbon level 2, if the Pokemon can still evolve once, example Pikachu, its helping frequency is shortened by 5%. If the Pokemon can still evolve twice, example Pichu, its helping frequency is shortened by 11%. And then same thing down at ribbon level 4, ribbon level 4 for 2,000 sleep hours. It's basically the same thing. If it's a Pikachu, its helping frequency is shortened by 7% for a total of 12%. If it's, example, Pichu, it's shortened by 14% for a total of 25%. Now, in my assumption, whenever I read this the first time, which is kind of why I was like, I don't understand why people are saying that this ribbon system isn't good. I think it's pretty good. I feel like it would have made a lot better, changes to the game. It's going to want you to work with your Pokemon a little bit more before you level them up. Or I shouldn't say level them up, before you evolve them. Um, yeah, that's not the case. Uh, so if we go to the comment section here, Kitty Kitty was nice enough to leave a comment on yesterday's video that says, the sleep hour speed boost for the ribbon does not carry over when you evolve them. They would have to stay unevolved to keep the boost, and they are actually faster when you evolve them than if you keep them unevolved, and have the ribbon speed boost. The only exception is for Onyx. If you want Rock Berry over Steel Berry, and then Vigoroth, everyone else is better to evolve. And then Duxus also said that Swablu is in there, but it's kind of a bit redundant just because there is a way better Dodrio as well. So I did not know this. I was unaware of that. In my assumption in reading this, I thought that once you got to those specific sleep hours with a Pokemon, so let's say it's Pichu, you get to 2,000 sleep hours, you get your bonuses. Once you get your bonuses, you should still be able to evolve and then keep those bonuses. Like if you are staying with a Pichu to get 2,000 sleep hours, you should be able to keep all those bonuses that you got as that Pichu, but then also still evolve and keep those bonuses. That's where I thought this was happening. That's what I thought was happening, and that's why I was like, oh, this ribbon system's awesome. This is going to be a great way to, like, make our Pokemon even faster than what they already are. Yeah, that's not the case. And again, like I said, it doesn't necessarily say that anywhere in here. It just more or less says that if the Pokemon can still evolve twice, example Pichu, its helping frequency is shortened by 14% for a total of 25% shorter. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, it makes it sound like yes, that Pichu can still evolve twice, but why would you not want to evolve it? You know what I mean? And then in doing that, in evolving it, you're going to lose out on this extra shortened frequency? That's absurd to me. I feel like that has to almost be like a glitch, or I mean, maybe it's not a glitch, maybe that's what they intended, but like they should have at least wrote that in there so that people did not get confused or misunderstand, because I totally misunderstood if that is actually the case. And of course, I have not tested this. I have not like actually, had a Pokemon that can still evolve that has gotten that much sleep hours. But shout out to Blush Sarah here for reaching level 5. Let's go. But yeah, I mean, that's just, I felt completely just like that was not what the page said. And yeah, so now I feel like a small fool. But that's okay. I'm at least going to report back to you guys, tell you guys that, like, hey, that was misinformation. Don't do that. So, yeah, I mean, definitely still work with your Pokemon, but obviously, you're going to want to evolve them and stuff. Don't worry about the ribbons and everything like that. I may still give it a chance on at least one Pokemon, just to kind of test that theory and see if that really is actually what happens, because I think that that's bogus. I think that that is absolutely bogus, that if you get 2,000 sleep hours, with the example of a Pichu we'll stay with. I mean, Pichu, do we have any Pichus? Edit team? No, not edit teams. Pokemon box. Do we have any Pichus? Let's go by, name. Let's go to the P's. No, we don't have any Pichus at the moment. Darn it. Okay, so, I mean, that's alright. We'll still use the Pichu as the example. But, I mean, still, if you're getting 2,000 sleep hours, right, that's a lot of sleep hours. I mean, I basically have been using that Venusaur that I have literally so much within this past year, and I still don't have 2,000 sleep hours on that. I think it's like at 16 or 1,700. So 2,000 sleep hours is a lot of sleep hours. Like, you got to be using that Pokemon a lot to sleep with. And if you're using like something like a Pichu where the carry limit does not it's not a very big carry limit, the helping frequency is not going to be very fast, at least not as fast as what Pikachu or Raichu is going to be. And and then you're telling me you get that 2,000 bonus, and then say you do want to evolve. You're just losing out on that extra frequency now? To me, I don't know. It doesn't make very much sense to me. And that's why I feel like I've been lied to almost. Like, and obviously I haven't been lied to. It was just, misinformation or not enough information, I guess you should say. But it is what it is. We live and we learn, so... Denzel made a good comment that, more or less this week we are just basically trying to get up to as high of a Snorlax strength as possible, and then that way we can get as many Pokemon spawning in as possible, and then that way we can get as many candies as possible, since we are getting double candies this week. Well, not double candies, but times 1.5 candies. Still is helping out a little bit there. Let's get into breakfast here real quick before we end the video. And we'll see what we can cook today. I know I've been basically like ranting all day in this video, but I mean, it happens. People make mistakes. People use the wrong things. People get misinformed about stuff. And that's definitely what happened for me. I mean, I took that information about the ribbons and I kind of just ran with it. And I was like, yep, this is how the game works. And without trying anything, obviously, I clearly don't know how the game works. So thank you guys for at least commenting and letting me know, like, hey, probably shouldn't do that. They're going to be faster if you do evolve them. So again, shout out to Kitty for leaving that comment. Because if not, I probably would have wasted this whole entire growth week. So we got 19,000 here. We're already at grade 5. That's going to put us pretty close to Ultra 1 there. And I mean, we just more or less have a lot of making up to do now that we've basically almost wasted 2 days for this week. But that is going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one still. I know, like I said, I was ranting a bunch, but please don't make the same mistake I did. If you guys did already switch over to like some of your, non-evolved Pokemon, maybe consider switching them back or even just evolving them if you can. Which we may still do that in the next video here. Some of that team that I was working with, maybe we'll evolve up in the next video. So stay tuned for that one, and I'll see you guys in that next one tomorrow. Peace.